told you time and time again.
Yo, 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 yo. What's going on? Bitch, I'm the man. Ho, I'm the man. You know I'm the man. I'm that man, Mad Mike Sports. What's going on? Um, y'all already know. Another show, another day. But the topic is this. And I've gotten a number of requests to kind of do and have an honest opinion about this entire situation. So that's exactly what we're gonna get. We're not gonna get we're not gonna get any fluff, none of that bullshit. Because we Dallas Cowboys fans or we Philadelphia Eagles fans, or I hate this guy, I hate that guy. Um, we're gonna talk about it all. And I made a series of videos, and you guys can check out my shorts. Like I said, think you want to check out our shorts. Like quick to digest, and you essentially get exactly what we're trying to say for the most part. And right now it's that Prescott versus Jalen Carter, Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys, and it's been a highly controversial situation. And we had quite people talk about this. Quite a few people hit me up, sent me videos, and like I said, I appreciate everybody for doing that. Send me videos. Like I said, I'm on Instagram a hell of a lot. So if y'all on Instagram, man, please follow your boy Man Mike Sports. Like I said, a lot of my takes, you may be getting some exclusive things over there. I do a few small breakdowns of film on Instagram. So you guys want to see those over there, follow me on IG. Okay, Man Mike Sports Instagram. Okay. Um, I am revamping. I'm thinking about it as far as putting some content over there on TikTok. I'll see about that. I'm not the biggest TikTok fan. Look, I ain't got time for that 5 seconds of dancing, grown ass man doing the damn dance to Tupac song. I ain't with that bullshit. All right. TikTok just ain't my type of thing. Um There's a lot of apple cinnamon toast crunch shit that be going over there on on Instagram that I'm just not a fan of. Um, but the King, what's going on? Emerald Knight, what's going on? Everybody who's in this chat, what's going on? What's good? Um, first point, first freaking point. There are a lot of people that hit me up and they want like they want me to break down on why the Atlanta Falcons passed on Jaden Carter for the most part. I mean, now we see why we uh we bailed on that son of a bitch. Came out of college off some issues. Someone ended up passing away. Somebody had it was a bad crash. His name was brought in it. A number of people, not just him, but it was an incident. Look, we know that incident at Georgia that happened. Um, and a lot of people were saying like this dude could fall because of in the draft because of that particular incident. So we end up fast forward, we end up drafting Bijan Robinson, and a lot of people was wondering. And I'm gonna say two things right here. I'm gonna throw another guy in there, Jordan Davis. People was wondering why we passed on Jordan Davis too. Now we seeing why. Because last night Dallas Cowboys whipped that dude's ass. And I'm talking about Gene Carter. Jordan Davis, excuse me. Like that motherfucker looked like a shell of himself. I think the Eagles, they're so worried about getting after the quarterback. And I understand why you're asking Jordan Davis to lose weight, but lose 30 fucking he took 36, 39 pounds for what? He getting pushed around like it's nothing now. This motherfucker might as well be a goddamn he might as well be a damn vacuum cleaner the way he getting pushed around. This dude is getting his ass kicked all night long against the Dallas Cowboys offensive line that we said that wasn't that great. He getting his ass smoked, and I mean dominated. It wasn't even the fact that he was getting dominated by two guys. He was getting his ass dominated by one guy a lot of times. Smoked. Okay? Smoked. And he looked bad. And that Philadelphia Eagles defensive line looked absolutely atrocious. But Atlanta Falcons fans said that we needed to draft him. Oh, we were stupid for passing on him. Well, not so fast, Mr. Postman. His ass is getting smoked. And then you get that fucking idiot, Jalen Carter. People whine and cried and bitched and moaned and say, "Oh, the Falcons passed on another guy." Well, we see now why we passed on him. Glad, what's going on? We see now why we passed on this complete moron. This guy decides, and we're going to talk about an angle in this regard. We're going to talk about the angle that a lot of people not showing. Now, we saw the incident with Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott. And then we saw an angle where Dak Prescott spat himself, egging him on. Which in turn, at that moment, I said to myself, yeah, Dak is a scumbag for doing exactly that. So my feelings and my thoughts on this situation are public. But upon further review, this is what we do. We try to get it right and not be right. We try to get it right. And I want to show you guys an angle that makes me believe something completely different now. All right, so D Sloan, what's going on? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I don't know why he would be at the Cowboys huddle with Dak Prescott spitting to the ground. That didn't have anything to do with Jaden Carter. Jaden Carter really United was the nation that set it off. And I'm glad you said that because I want to show you guys this. You see this? When I went back and I looked at the incident, one thing stood out to me personally, and I'm sure that you guys, and I'm going to give it a few minutes, but one thing stood out to me in this situation is where are all the other players? Why is he so close to the Dallas Cowboy offensive line? Why is he? This is why we like questions. But people who like their particular favorite team and their particular favorite player, they don't want to talk about this. They don't like questions because the question I have for you guys is, why is he this close to the Cowboys huddle? Why? Why is he this close to the Cowboys huddle? And we're wondering because Dak Prescott is the quarterback. His job is to make sure that he gets his offensive line in the right position by doing what? Making the right calls, making sure these guys are doing what they're doing. Because there's also a situation with this Philadelphia, not Philadelphia, but that's fast. Let's go back a little bit. Y'all remember the New England Patriots? They were accused of what? Recording and listening. They had microphones on the field and they was listening to the quarterback's cadence. They was listening to the quarterback's verbiage on the field, calls on the field. They were doing all this on the course of the field, doing Spygate. And they were wondering why he reacted like that. Well, that's what he was doing. There was two things about this situation with Jalen Carter was doing. He was either trying to be a damn bully, which Dak Prescott ended up ultimately pretty much saying that he was trying to bully his rookie. And he was talking crap to his rookie right off the bat. And that's why Dak Prescott walked up to the line and spat at the ground. Okay? Let me see if I can find the exact word from Dak Prescott. Because he put this out. And like I said, I like to be truthful and honest about everything in its entirety. So Dak Prescott put this out. He said it was on the spitting incident. Okay, so if y'all want it, hit me up on Instagram. Like I said, hit me up on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Got a lot of takes over there as well. All right, so this is what Dak Prescott said. Yeah, I probably spit 1,000 times throughout the game. I mean, especially during the game, maybe in general, and something I guess I'm not proud of, but in that case, he was trolling. I guess you could say trying to mess with Tyler Booker. Now, Tyler Booker is the right guard for the Dallas Cowboys. I was just looking at him. I was right here by the two offensive linemen, and I guess I needed to spit, and I was going to spit on my and I wasn't going to spit on my offensive lineman. I just spit ahead. So I would say he was back there, and it was in that sense. He goes, "Are you trying to spit on me?" At that point, I mean, if I felt, he said, I mean, I felt like he was insulting me. I wouldn't have spit on somebody. I damn sure I'm not trying to spit on you. We're about to play a game. We're wondering why you're trying to mess with the rookie. And so when I step through, I actually say the words like, why the hell would I, excuse me, but he's being more colorful in the example. I'm kind of paraphrasing because there's a lot of fluff in his thing. But he said, what would I need to spin on you? Why would I need to spit on you for? I just spit on at the moment. All right. So again, this is what he's talking about in regards to, like I said, you guys can see it's a lot of fluff in these damn reporters try to put every little detail and things into it. But If you want it, you can be able to see it for yourself. But essentially, what Dak Prescott is saying that Jalen Carter was trying to be a damn bully and trying to troll he was trying to troll the damn and he was trying to troll the offensive guard. Dak took exception to it, stepped up to him, and at that moment, like I said, whether or not Dak is telling the truth, look, it's a chance that he is telling a lie. There's a chance he's embellishing. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to argue whether or not both of these guys' motives were pure. Only they can say that. But from what I'm seeing right now, and it's clear, this is the only we saw Dak getting spat on, and then we saw Dak spitting in the vicinity, stepping up, because you see right here, all the Eagles teammates. You see, all the Eagles teammates is about 2 or 3 yards away from Jalen Carter. You see it? 1, 2, 3, 4 yards away from Jalen Carter. Why is Jalen Carter 4 yards away? You see what the ball the ref is. Okay? He's offsides. Jalen Carter is 2 yards past the ball. You see the ref in the middle of the picture, 2 yards away. Why are you 2 yards away from the ball? You see this? 2 yards away from the ball. You have no reason to be that far in their backfield. Pre-snap. So Jalen Carter tried to be a damn bully instead of playing the damn game. And guess what happened? That stepped up, did what he did, and then he stepped to him in his face, and that's when Jalen Carter ended up spitting on him. So we got all these smart asses up here saying, well, Dak started it, he did it. This man is all the way wrong, period, point blank. Jalen Carter is all the way wrong. You 2 yards away, okay? You see it? 2 yards. You see it? 1, 2, almost 3 yards. He's about 4 yards away from any of his teammates. 4 yards away from his teammates. And we're pointing the finger and saying, Dak is not 100% innocent. In my opinion, Dak did exactly what a leader was supposed to do. Protect his lineman. That's what your running back do. That's what your quarterback do. Protect your offensive lineman. And especially a young rookie. And yes, he was talking trash. And like I said, I got you, brother. I got the super chat. Just give me a second. But I wanted people to see this and be honest about it. And not just point the finger at one particular guy and say, yeah, Dak started it all. Look, this fucking stupid. He had no fucking business being past the point, past for one, the line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage is right there. You see where the ball is at and the ref is at. Why are you there? Why are you past the ref? You're trying to be a damn bully. You're trying to fucking troll. Everybody on your team is behind the ball except for you. You in front of the damn part. And then you motherfuckers wonder why the Falcons and Terry Fontenot didn't draft it. Well, we see this right now. That Jaden was trash talking Dak. That's why Dak spit while he was talking to Tyler Smith. Jalen thought Dak spit at him. Like I said, you wouldn't have thought he was trying to spit at you if you was in their area. You're in their area. You got no reason to be past that ball. No reason to be past the ball. Ain't no excuses for him being past that ball. It makes him look like a bully, which I'm fine. I'm fine with a motherfucker spitting on you. Okay? during the course of a game, I'm fine with motherfuckers spitting on you. Because again, I want people like Jalen Carter. But the difference is, I don't want a dumb motherfucker that gonna do some stupid ass shit time and time again. We've seen this with Jalen Carter time and time again. Put the Eagles in bad situations because he can't keep his fucking temper. He can't keep his fucking emotions in check. He get kicked out of the game, arguing with coaches on the field, doing stupid shit off the field. This is why the Atlanta Falcons didn't draft it. This is why a lot of teams didn't draft it. And granted, he's a good player, but he's a fucking moron. And that fucking stupid ass smirk on his face make me want to poke him in his fucking eyeballs. You did it. You sit up here smirking like a dumbass. Didn't even get to play a fucking snap in the game because you a fucking dumbass. And spitting on the ground towards, look, you know how many times, shit, let's be honest. I played baseball, I played basketball, football. You know how many times I done spit in the direction of a motherfucker during the course of a game? It happens all the time. I done patted motherfuckers on the ass after a good shot, a good play, all that type of shit. Motherfuckers sweating on each other, all this type of shit during the course of a game. Nobody took exception to it. Like, this dude is a fucking idiot. You could have cost this team a win because you was a fucking idiot. And it does make the Bijan Robinson pick that much better. So we sitting up here because he's a Georgia Bulldog and I like him, and I don't like that Prescott. That started it. He started it. No, he did not start it. Dak responded to a motherfucker trying to troll his offensive lineman, and like a true leader, Dak stepped up. And like I said, he stepped up, in my opinion, did something, whether it spat at him purposely or whatnot. If he did it on purpose, I see why Dak did it. Because this man 2 yards, almost 3 yards past the line of scrimmage in their territory, near their huddle, while they're trying to get stuff together. No excuse for what this guy's done. Said, where's Roger? Man, Monk, I appreciate the $5 holla. All right, so he said, Roger, where's Roger Jackson when you need him? That's exactly what Jalen Carter made. Like I said, brother, he tried to be a bully, he tried to troll, and it backfired. It backfired on him. Man, he looks like a dumbass for doing what he did. This dude ain't got it all. And you can just see it. He gonna do what he want to do, when he want to do it, how he want to do it. You seen the sideline antics where coaches are trying to get him in check, and he arguing with the coaches, going back and forth, ain't listening. He doing what the hell he want to do. We seen it. And yes, and that's another thing. I wholeheartedly agree, man. That Eagles defense looks awful. Now, granted, that CD Lamb, George Pickens, and Dak Prescott, they're gonna put up numbers like I told y'all. Don't disrespect that Dallas Cowboy offense. Them dudes can put up numbers. Dak is a hell of a quarterback. I wouldn't say elite, but he's one hell of a quarterback. One of the better throwers of the ball, better quarterbacks in the NFL. And I said quarterbacks, not playmakers. Are you Lamar Jackson fans out there? Go to hell. Dak Prescott is one of the better quarterbacks in the league. And I say he's a top 5 quarterback, not playmakers, because we got a lot of guys like Jaden Daniels and Lamar Jackson. These guys are playmakers. They're not quarterbacks. A guy that don't have to run around for 15 seconds like Jalen Hurts did. Where the quarterback, where you got your offense, you got your offensive coordinator and your head coach who's essentially the offensive coordinator. You got him in max protect. If your quarterback is so damn good, why half the damn snaps in the damn in the first game of the season, y'all in max protection? Y'all got about 3 fucking tight ends, the running back staying in to block. And you got 1 and 2 wide receivers in the game. And I saw that a hell of a lot in Philadelphia. This Philadelphia team is going to be a lot of trouble, in my opinion. I just don't think Jalen Carter is that good. Jalen Hurts is that good. And that defense, oh my God, they was getting smoked. They look bad on the offensive side of the ball, 6-man. They look bad on the defense side of the ball. And the Packers have gotten better. It's my opinion that the 49ers, the Falcons, there's quite a few teams in the NFC. Seattle is a team that you got to look out. Obviously, Detroit is a team you got to look out for. Yeah. So my thing is, man, like Philadelphia, the way goddamn Jordan Davis, look, that motherfucker, look, they might have to tell that motherfucker to go sit at the Waffle House for goddamn for 3 days and start eating, because that motherfucker looked like a bag of horse crap being tossed and thrown around all game long. He lost 39 pounds and he was getting pushed all the way around because they so worried about getting pass rush. Now he getting thrown around. I'm not condoning finding, but if he had done that on the street, it would have been a no flag thrown. Yeah, that's exactly what it is outside. He's not that good of a quarterback. When you got a guy like AJ Brown, you talking about his first catch in the 4th fucking quarter, bro. Your quarterback can't get your number 1. This is not good. Your number 1 and your number 2 guys can't even get the ball. You're checking the ball down, to a running back. You're checking the ball down, to a tight end. Damn near all game. Does that sound familiar, sir? Where a quarterback, all he does is run, nigga, run, and check the ball down to his tight ends and running backs. Does that sound familiar? What's up, boy? What's going on? I would say Dak spit towards Jalen Carter Wade, but Jaden was wrong for spitting on him. I hope they make an example out of him. The Eagles look terrible. Jalen Hurts is not him. Appreciate the comment, bro. But again, he's already Jalen Carter deserved everything he got. If Dak was spitting towards him, he should have been in his fucking place. He got no reason to be past that ball. No reason. Because you're either doing two things: trolling them, trying to agitate them, or two, trying to steal their signs. So if I'm Dak Prescott and I'm the quarterback, I'm doing the exact same stuff. I'm doing the exact same thing. Jalen Carter is 100% wrong on this. And to be unbiased, he's 99% wrong. But that's up for debate. A lot of people gonna have their own opinion, but there's no excuse for this. I don't see too many people pointing this out right here. Why Jalen Carter is so far past the ball when his teammates, like I said, his teammates are behind the ball. You need to be sitting, you need to be with your teammates trying to figure out and have conversations with them, but you up here trying to troll the offensive lineman. Come on, bro. AJ Brown and Devontae combined for 4 catches. This is not good at all. I tell people all the time, when your playmakers are not getting the ball, it's your quarterback. When your playmakers aren't getting the ball, it's your quarterback and your offensive coordinator, but mostly the quarterback. There's no reason why your top 2 guys should not be catching the ball. It is, I believe that's kind of dangerous to have a guy within a 3-month period or so, 3 to 4 month period of time to lose 30 pounds. Yeah, something shit. It's my opinion that need to be investigated. But hey, that's just me. He didn't get a target until 4 minutes into the fourth quarter. Yeah, because they was in max protect the damn near the whole game. He doesn't. I agree. He does not make players around him. He makes easy reads and runs out of nervousness. I think he have a good chance to go far this year. Hey, look, I believe we'll be good, but like I said, man, this situation needed to be. They needed to talk about this, and at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, Jalen Carter deserved everything he got, and he's going to get because it's my opinion. When you got a guy that's just all the way wrong, now maybe Dak, maybe he'll get a fine for spitting, but like looks like that's a maybe. Jaden Carter had no reason to be past this line, none, and he spat on him, on him. Dak didn't spit on him, but they gonna try to run, nigga, run. That's what they gonna run them 2 Negroes into the ground. And I tell you all the time, running backs, once they start getting to a certain number, yeah, you start to see it diff. You start to see them dip and decline. But this is the reason why we didn't draft him. This is exactly why we didn't draft them, because of this idiotic shit right here. Where it's damn near because you are so look like this dude is so immature. You literally almost blew the game for your team because you couldn't keep your and hold your emotions. Spitting on people. Disgusting, bro. And like I said, I'm not gonna disregard that Dak spit towards him, whether it was what he said, it was truthful or not. I'm not going to debate that. But there's no reason why this guy should be past the ball. the line of scrimmage. You're past the line of scrimmage. Period, point blank. You shouldn't even be that close to the Dallas Cowboys offensive line. He lucky that somebody done punch him in the face for doing it. But that's the thing that Dak knows, that defensive linemen and defensive players like to do this type of stuff at times. So, like I said, man, this was not supposed to be a long live. Um, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Like I said, you're gonna see more and more live shows like this real quick, about 30 minutes or so. But if you guys enjoy these types of live, and like I said, don't be shy, man. Like I said, I actually have quite a few videos that's already available for people that are members of the channel. Got a lot of takes, especially on quarterbacks. I got one on Jalen Hurts. I got one right now on Jaden Daniels. My thoughts, little quick thoughts on those guys. All right, just 199. All right, 199 a month. All right, that's it. 199 a month. We will be doing exclusive content for the most part on this channel on 6MK live with the 6 man. Like I said, needed to get that out. Needed to get this out. Like I said, head over to Instagram right now. All right, head over to Instagram. You'll see a lot of quite a few different things on that channel. Some things that I can't do here on YouTube because of rules and regulations and whatnot. So follow me on Instagram. Let me know what your tag is on YouTube and all that type of stuff, so I know exactly who you are. Goes to represent the game. Cowboys play the game successful, shut down the Eagles passing game, leading low receiving yard. AJ Brown and Devontae. And like I said, I've said it time and time again. When you pass the ball for less than 3,000 yards as a quarterback, it's not good. And nobody's going to convince me that Jalen Hurts is an elite or very good quarterback. The Negro just runs around and he runs the offense, and they have a safe game plan. They have a safe game plans when it comes down to him. They put him in max protect so he can run, nigga, run. When your quarterback got more touchdowns than your wide receivers rushing the ball, in my opinion, that's a problem. Your quarterback should never have more rushing touchdown than your receivers have receiving touchdown. Just my opinion. Boy, you need to stop suckling them damn Lamar nipples, okay? Shut up. Like, so you see what happened? But these sucklers of Lamar Jackson, here they come. You just mention his name and you just get hard, don't you? That motherfucker see Lamar Jackson name and start pitching a tent. Boy, you need a hobby. And Lamar ain't a hobby, okay? That's called a boyfriend. But DJ, the thing is about that. That's just look. This dude is a glorified Chad Pennington. All this guy is a glorified Chad Pennington. He look what he does. Come in, check the ball down, make the right reads, run around, run around, and run around. But he's a game manager. That's what we mean talking about glorified Chad Pennington. That's it. He's a game manager. You bring in Chad Pennington just to run the offense because you know he's not going to make a lot of mistakes. Soon he heard Lamar Jackson, boy, he pitched that tent real fast. That motherfucker was like, ooh. That's all you heard. That's all you heard was Lamar. The motherfucker. Hey, look, see the crazy part about it. He think he trolling me when it comes to Jalen Hurts. Y'all have never heard me say no damn Jalen Hurts better than Lamar Jackson. Cause guess what? I ain't stupid. Ain't nothing about Jalen Hurts is quarterback worthy. All he is a you know what? I'm gonna just be real about it. All he is Lamar Jackson. All them niggas do is check the ball down to wide receivers and tight ends all damn day. Them motherfuckers are twins, okay? Ain't shit about them good. But your dingaling jumps 12 inches when you hear Lamar Jackson, though. Let me get out of here, y'all. We got tonight. We got the end games on Mr. Tactician 78. So the end games on again tonight, Fridays. It's no longer on my channel. It's on the Tactician, Mr. Tactician 78. All right, we're gonna be. We got what, like I said, we got a great we got a great show lined up for that. Like I said, I know I like I would never say no goofy crap like that. Give credit to Eberflus for implementing quarters heavy coverage designed to take away the long passing game and force Hurts. Well, you ain't even got to do that because he's not gonna make. He doesn't throw the ball for big time yards. That was all year. He threw for less than 3,000 yards. That wasn't even a great game plan. That's the problem with it. Ghost Peppers, this is why I say he's not even a great. He's a look, let's be real. Jalen Hurts ain't nothing but Lamar Jackson without the athleticism. All them niggas do is check the ball down, run around for 15 seconds to find somebody wide open. A game is identical. All the Eagles are doing is copying what the damn Ravens are doing. When you ask them to take over games and win the game, look, he almost fucked that up. He almost threw a damn pick a couple times. The Eagles dropped. The Eagles, but the Cowboys. Yeah, it's his usual semantic. That's all it is. But like I said before, like we got the Chiefs and the Eagles tonight. Chiefs and the Eagles. Chiefs and the Chargers. That's gonna be a good game. I'm definitely gonna be into that. No, Lamar can't throw the ball. Lamar run around for 15 seconds. Lamar doesn't stand in the pocket. It's an illusion that Lamar stands in the pocket. Okay? Lamar Jackson standing there. What happens is with that, and y'all can go back and watch all the highlights. I'm about to tell you exactly what the Ravens what Lamar Jackson is just giving you the illusion that Lamar Jackson is a quarterback. It's all a lie. Because guess what happens? He stands in the pocket, stands in the pocket, stands in one spot, stands in one spot, stands in one spot. And then what he does? After a second or two, he rolls to the right. And then he'll find somebody wide open. Just go look at it. He stands in one spot. He stands in one spot, standing there, stand there, stand there. And then if he can't see, he rolls to the right. And it's you with somebody wide open in the middle of the field. That dude is not a pocket passer, ain't been a pocket passer. Most of his big plays come from him scrambling, scrambling, and scrambling. Period, point blank. Not a pocket quarterback. No, he threw for 4,000 yards for the first time in his career because he had a 2,000-yard back. But that's the bottom line. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna end this because we got, like I said, got to get to editing a few other videos. And thank you, Diamond. But like I said, I was not surprised that Dallas played like this. CD Lamb became a much more dangerous wide receiver because he had George Pickens on the field. The offensive line is much better, and the running game much better than I thought it was. So I thought Dallas was pretty freaking good. I thought they played pretty well, but I was not surprised by this because at the end of the day, I just don't think Philadelphia is that good of a team. So you guys hit that subscribe button. Continue to support your boy here, man. Mike Sports Man. Got to get back to work. Put some more videos out for y'all. And like I said, man, we're gonna continue to give you guys nothing but the truth, the whole truth. So help me God. I'm out.
Put your eyes back in your head.
Popped out like flavor. What me do?
Pry their eyes open and force them to see the truth. We will skin the sheep and sacrifice the weak. The unholy alliance has arrived.